37-year-old Robert James Michael was behind bars and accused of beating and strangling a woman inside a home. The incident occurred at around 2:09 p.m. on the 23rd of July 2022, when the authorities responded to a residence in the unit block of East 15th Avenue in Hutchinson, Kansas, after receiving a call about a woman with injuries to her face. A neighbour told dispatch that she saw a woman standing outside the front of an apartment with a bloodied face. The woman was then ushered to go back inside the home by a man. The officers arrived outside the residence. They observed the man through the window. He was later identified as Robert Michael, and a woman who was not identified. When they tried knocking, they refused to answer the door. Hutchinson Police Lieutenant Dustin Lope said the officers could see things through the window, and when they wouldn't answer the door, they became concerned for the resident and forced entry. Once inside, they found a woman who had been bashed in the face, and her neck had injuries that were consistent with being strangled. Dustin said that Michael used a ligature of some kind to strangle the 21-year-old victim. Dustin said investigators know what the suspect allegedly used, but said Michael declined to identify it. He said, "The authorities said that Michael and the woman were the only two people in the apartment. The woman was taken to a local hospital for treatment and was released." Michael was held at the Reno County Jail and is charged with attempted murder, interference with law enforcement, and domestic battery. His bond is set at $750,000. This isn't Michael's first run-in with the law. Back on the 11th of November 2015, a pastor gave Michael a ride. When Michael tried taking truck keys, and the pastor believed that Michael had a knife, the pastor then flagged down a passing motorist for help. He was convicted of attempted robbery and armed criminal action in that case, and was later released on the 8th of May 2021. 3 family members are behind bars and have been accused of putting a dead woman's body into a plastic bin and leaving it in a vacant driveway in San Antonio, Texas. 42-year-old Frank Rangel, his 25-year-old daughter Allison Paredes, and his 18-year-old son Adam Rangel were all arrested on the 1st of August 2022. They are charged with tampering and concealing a human corpse and are held at the Bexar County Jail on a $100,000 bond. The events unfolded when 19-year-old Gloria Martinez was reported missing by her father on the night of the 19th of July 2022. Gloria had been living with her father, who had recently become ill and was in hospital while she was alone at their home. On the 20th of July, the San Antonio police went to her apartment and located a crime scene inside. At 2 p.m. that day, an anonymous tipster contacted the same police department to inform them of a body outside an abandoned home located at 2418 San Luis Street. When officers arrived at the property, they found Gloria's lifeless body inside a grey plastic bin, wrapped in blankets and left in a driveway. The medical examiner confirmed Gloria had been stabbed to death. The authorities said that Gloria was originally put in a grey plastic bin left at a different address. When investigators looked at surveillance footage obtained from the 19th and 20th of July, they reportedly saw Frank, Adam and Allison moving the victim's body in the plastic bin. Adam was allegedly seen struggling with the bin and then leaving it in an empty lot along El Paso Street on the 19th of July. Early the following morning, Frank and Allison were captured on video helping Adam load the bin onto a pickup truck before it was driven to the second location in San Luis Street, where police found the body. The police said the bin was confirmed to be the same one where police found the missing woman. According to the authorities, other people were reportedly involved in disposing of the body, but they have not been publicly identified. No further arrests have been announced, and so far no one has been charged with Gloria's murder, as the investigation into the matter continues. On the 3rd of August 2022, 51-year-old Rodney Wayne Hunt from New Orleans was arrested on sexual battery charges in Escambia County, Florida, after he allegedly sodomized a woman with a mop handle, beat her and dumped bleach all over her. The Escambia County Police received a call about the victim being beaten and chemically burned by the bleach. The victim said that on the 1st of August, Rodney was acting erratic, saying he was upset she would not do drugs with him. She said that Rodney then forced her to ingest a meth pill and then splashed her with mop water on the back patio near the laundry room. The woman said that Rodney splashed bleach in her face, then proceeded to pour the whole bottle of bleach on her, burning her skin where her clothes touched. He then grabbed a mop and hit her in the face numerous times. He made her get undressed and perform a monkey walk in the backyard near the patio. The victim stated that Rodney verbally degraded her and hit her multiple times with a mop in his fist. She stated that he rear-ended her with a mop handle and then forced her to scrub her privates until her read raw on camera. The woman said that Rodney shaved parts of her head during the incident in the backyard and hit her privates multiple times with a stick, causing severe soreness and discomfort. Rodney told her to make up a story and tell the cops that a man in a red truck caused the injuries. After leaving the residence, the woman said she slept in the woods. Upon returning to the residence on the morning of the 2nd of August to get some sleep, Rodney refused to let her enter, she said. She then left to get help when a passerby called 911 for her. While on scene, a deputy observed several injuries on the woman and the Special Victims Unit was notified and responded to the location. On the morning of the 3rd of August, Rodney was taken into custody. While he was being transported to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, the deputy observed possible bleach stains on his shirt. Rodney admitted to battering the woman with a mop handle multiple times, and he also provided statements that supported the victim's claim that he poured bleach on her, causing the injury. Based on the injuries, it's reported that the victim's likely to have a permanent disfigurement of her skin due to the bleach. Rodney's held at the Escambia County Jail on a $105,000 bond. A woman who was previously charged with aggravated assault is now charged with murder after her boyfriend died. 24-year-old Brianna Johnson was charged with aggravated assault after setting 25-year-old Ricky Doyle on fire at a gas station in Arlington, Texas, just after 9 p.m. on the 18th of July 2022. The authorities said Brianna and Ricky were arguing in a Jeep at a Shell gas station in the 1900 block of East Mayfield Road. Brianna said to Ricky, "I'm going to kill you." Surveillance footage captured Brianna going inside the gas station and paying for 50 cents worth of gasoline. When she came out of the gas station, she grabbed the gas nozzle and poured gasoline all over Ricky. He was in the backseat of the Jeep before she intentionally ignited it. Several witnesses observed Ricky quickly exit the vehicle completely engulfed in flames. He ran throughout the parking lot attempting to extinguish the flames before another witness used a fire extinguisher on him. Ricky then walked into the gas station where multiple witnesses attempted to render him aid. He was bleeding and had skin that appeared to have melted from his body. Witnesses tried confronting Brianna about what she had done, with one man trying to restrain her until police arrived, but she pushed him away and drove away smiling. The investigators said that Ricky was critically injured and suffered burns over most of his body. He was immediately taken to a nearby hospital, and Brianna was arrested the following day. On the 2nd of August, Ricky succumbed to his injuries, and as a result, Brianna's charge was upgraded to murder. She's currently held at the Tarrant County Jail. 23-year-old Brittany Brady has been arrested and charged with 1 count of murder and 2 counts of felony child neglect in the death of her 5-month-old daughter. According to the Forest County Sheriff's Office, on the 31st of July 2022, the paramedics responded to a 911 call of an unresponsive baby that was left unattended in a bathtub at a home in Glendale, Mississippi. Investigators said 2 other children were also in the home at the time. The female child was taken to Forest General in Hattiesburg and later airlifted to University Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson. The baby passed away on the 2nd of August. Brittany made her first court appearance on the afternoon of the 3rd of August. According to the Forest County Sheriff's Office, she's held at the Forest County Adult Detention Center and a bond was set at $625,000. Deputies said Brittany admitted to drug use at the time of the child's death. The baby's father, 32-year-old Stephen Busher Jr., was arrested and charged with 3 counts of felony child neglect. Stephen is the biological father of the 5-month-old girl and 2 other children involved in the investigation and is in custody due for a bond hearing. 33-year-old Jamal Edward Robertson is accused of beating his 1-month-old baby Santana Robertson to death. The baby was found lifeless on the afternoon of the 2nd of August 2022, when the authorities were called out to Motel 6, located at 15,101 Katy Freeway in Houston, Texas. The child's mother, Alana Gabriel, claimed that Jamal hit and shook their son because he wouldn't stop crying. She said she tried to intervene, but Jamal was violent with her and she was afraid of him. She said she fell asleep that day and woke up and realized Santana was dead. "This is not okay. You could have just walked away. You didn't have to do this to your own child, especially my child," Alana said. She also said that Jamal was jealous of the attention the baby was getting. Santana didn't ask to come into this world. He's just a little baby. He was a good baby. He was a happy baby, and this is what you do. You could have took it out on me, not him, she said. Jamal's been charged with serious bodily injury to a child. He also faces charges for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, felon in possession of a firearm, and aggravated assault of a family member from previous unrelated incidents. His bonds total more than $900,000. The cause of the baby's death is pending verification by the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences, and further charges are possible.